What's up guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the new Tim Henson signature nylon string guitar. If you like the video, please subscribe. So Tim Henson is one of the guitarists from the instrumental rock band Polyphia. Tim already has a signature electric guitar with Ibanez, but with their most recent album, Remember That You Will Die, he started experimenting more with nylon string guitars. And this led him to asking Ibanez if they would make him another signature nylon string guitar. According to him, this wasn't an easy task because the guitar this signature is based off of was a commercial failure. After convincing Ibanez through the demo of Playing God and asking the fans if they would buy such a product, it was then put into production. This turned out to be a great decision for the company because this guitar is definitely a commercial success. As of the recording of this video, these guitars are on back order. I ordered mine back in October 2022 and I received it now in April 2023. And as someone who went to college under the umbrella of classical guitar, I knew I had to try this. The guitar is built very well, the neck feels fantastic, and it's really easy to play. It comes with some tone controls on the side and a tuner. You can also flip the phase, which is pretty cool. And even though this guitar is actually thinner than a lot of my other classical guitars, this thing is actually heavier than them. It's very clear that this guitar was meant to be plugged in and played though. And you'll see what I mean in a second. I'm gonna compare this guitar to my other nylon strings that I've collected over the years at different price points. The first guitar will be a Lucero that I bought for about $120. Then you'll hear the TOD10N, which is currently selling for about $700 USD. And you actually hear this guitar twice, once as a direct-in instrument and then the second time mic'd up traditionally. And the last guitar you'll hear is an Alhambra that I bought for about $1,000. As an acoustic instrument, it sounds pretty okay in my opinion. I think because it's so thin, it doesn't have as much resonance as my other nylon strings. But it's not a bad thing that it's super thin. I actually think it makes it way easier to play like that. This guitar sounds the best in my opinion as a direct-in instrument. Combining that with the Tim Henson Archetype plugin by Neural DSP, it sounds even better. So who is this instrument for? I would say it's for someone who really wants Tim's sound or someone who wants an affordable direct-in nylon string. I really like the timbre of the instrument as the direct-in, so I plan on using it for that kind of thing, but I don't see myself using this at a classical guitar gig like a wedding. So the last part of this video will be about the cons. First would be the strings that it came with. They're like really old. The low E is actually looking like a little brown, so I'll be switching the strings out on this thing pretty soon. I'm sure to get these guitars out as soon as they could, they just kind of threw on whatever strings they had. And the last con I have is a pretty big one for me, and that is the intonation of this guitar. I kind of figured the intonation was going to be pretty off when I got it, but I was surprised to see that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. The treble strings G, B, and E are definitely off though. So to give you an example of this, I'm going to play some octaves at the open position of the guitar, which don't sound that bad. But then I'm going to play the octaves around the 12th position or the 12th fret, and you're really going to hear the intonation issue. So I'll have to take this guitar to a luthier to get it set up properly before I can record anything seriously with it. This is a really big con for me because I spent about $700 on this guitar, and I'm gonna have to spend like an extra 50 to 75 to get it to a place where I can actually record with it. So all in all, I'm gonna give this guitar like a 4 out of 5. I'm really happy with this purchase, and I can't wait to use it for my own music. I'm also really curious, as more people get a hold of it, what they'll create with it. Anyway, that'll do it for this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.